Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, working harder and harder, but never quite getting ahead? That relentless pursuit of the next paycheck, the constant exchange of your precious time for money, only to watch it vanish almost as quickly as it arrived. 4 years. That was my reality. My name is Alex and I lived in that cycle, feeling trapped by the belief that the only way to earn more was to work more. But then, a simple yet profound idea shifted my entire perspective. What if my money could work for Asterisk? Me Asterisk. Instead of me always working for it. This wasn't about finding a magic lamp. It was about understanding the power of passive income, a concept that promised freedom from the daily grind and the opportunity to build a life on my own terms. It sounded almost too good to be true, but I was desperate enough to explore it. My journey began not with a grand inheritance or a sudden windfall, but with a stark realization of my current financial habits. I was trading my precious hours for a paycheck that barely covered my expenses, often leaving me with nothing by the end of the month. The first undeniable step was to save money from my existing income and aggressively avoid debt. I started small, scrutinizing every expense. That daily coffee, cut unnecessary subscriptions. Cancelled. Every dollar saved was a tiny soldier recruited for my future army of passive income. It wasn't glamorous, but it was foundational. I learned to live below my means, turning scarcity into a strategic advantage, ensuring that any debt I had was swiftly paid down, freeing up capital for what truly mattered. The next hurdle was resisting the siren song of immediate gratification. The world constantly whispers promises of expensive new items, a gleaming new car, the latest gadget, designer clothes, all designed to make you feel successful right now. I remember eyeing that sleek, new vehicle, the kind that screams I've made it. But then I pictured what that down payment, those monthly installments, could become if invested. It was a tough battle between instant pleasure and long-term prosperity, but I chose the latter. I drove my old, reliable car for a few more years, channeling every spare cent into my savings, knowing I was building something far more valuable than a status symbol. Once I had accumulated a small nest egg, the real adventure began, looking for passive income opportunities. I didn't need a Wall Street analyst. I just needed to open my eyes and think creatively. Opportunities are often hidden in plain sight, even with a small capital. Could I invest in a small dividend-paying stock? Could I create a digital product, like an ebook, that earns royalties? Will I sleep? Could I even find a small item to rent out? The key was to shift my mindset from I don't have enough to what can I do with what I have. My very first venture was almost embarrassingly small. I invested in a few shares of a reputable dividend-paying company, a tiny fraction of what I once thought necessary. The initial returns were modest, just a few dollars, but the feeling of seeing money generate more money without my direct effort was exhilarating. This taught me a crucial lesson. Act quickly and start small. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity or a large sum of money. Starting small minimizes risks and provides invaluable hands-on learning. Each tiny step was a lesson, a chance to understand the market, to refine my approach, and to build confidence. The magic truly began when I embraced the power of reinvestment. Those small dividends, instead of being spent, went right back into buying more shares. It was like planting a sapling and using its first fruits to plant more. Slowly, steadily, the tree began to grow, its branches reaching further. From those initial shares, I ventured into other areas. A small ebook that generated a few dollars a month, a fractional share in a real estate investment trust. Each new stream, no matter how tiny, added to the overall flow, creating a snowball effect. As my passive income streams began to flow more consistently, I learned the critical lesson of diversification. Never rely on a single source. True financial resilience comes from multiple, independent income streams. And yes, it's vital to reward yourself along the way, but not with a spending spree that depletes your hard-earned gains. I set a rule. No more than 50% of my Asterisk profits would be for personal enjoyment. The rest went back into the system, strengthening its foundations, ensuring continued growth. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a journey that demands patience, an unwavering persistence, and a thirst for continuous learning. Markets shift, opportunities evolve, and so must you. Read, listen, observe, and adapt. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when progress feels agonizingly slow. But by staying committed, by continuously learning and adapting, you build not just wealth, but a resilient system for financial freedom. Today, I still work, but not because I have to. I work because I choose to, on projects that ignite my passion, knowing that my financial foundation is solid and growing. Even while I sleep, the treadmill is gone, replaced by a path of my own making. Your journey starts now. Take that first small step. The future you, free and empowered, is waiting.